Live. What's going on, everybody? I'm pulling up down here to our camp right now to check on it to see if we get any water, if we got any water in the inside of it. I don't think we're gonna have any water in the inside of it. We do have a little water across the road right here going into where we have the Southern Boys camp. This is all swamp here, guys. Our camp is actually out on a island. You got to drive. They've got this road that cuts through the swamp. It's always surrounded by water, and so you can see I'm easing through here. We don't want to flood out anybody with a wave, so I'm going to take my time to get through here. But I don't know. It looks pretty deep, clean water. That's all lake water being pushed in. Brackish probably got a lot of salt in it. Brackish water pushed in from Tropical Storm Cristobal. So I'm just kind of easing through, idling, because if I go fast, we don't want to flood out Mr. Lobel and his wife with a wave. So we're just going to idle through. A lot of people, they'll get in here and they'll push a big wave in front of them and flood out everybody. So that's what we don't want to do. We don't want to flood out anybody. See Mr. Lobel and them here. Their camp. Yeah, they set pretty low, and they usually get water in a couple rooms. But all right, so anyway, here's the Southern Boys pad is right over here. Hey, look, everybody who lives down here, they kind of park on this hill, because this hill in front of my camp is actually the highest part down here. So all right, so let's get out and kill this thing. All right, y'all, hang on. We hoping that the water didn't push in here. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna open this door. We're hoping that it didn't push in and fall out. Hopefully it didn't. We don't have. It's all good. So y'all, hang with me. Going into camp, Southern Boys. Everything looks nice and dry so far. Man. All right. Over here, everything's nice and dry. All right, so we're going to walk out here and look outside. Hey, there we go. The water is over the deck. And you see on this trigger, a lot of times you can tell like how high the water got. And it must have got, I can't see a line where it's been falling yet. There's a little bit on that red post there you can see. Mr. Wayne, he had just raised that camp this year. And looks like he got it up high enough where it didn't get water in it, I don't think. But anyway, this is the Amite River, y'all. This is where you can see my letters out there, SBO, they look short. And you can still see water kind of moving in. So that means that it's still rising. You see which way that water's flowing. You can see all that debris out there. Well, I say debris, those lilies. You can see which way they're moving. Trying to zoom in on it. Y'all can see. So it's still coming in. That's Lake Marpaw, right out there, Lake Pontchartrain. The eye of the storm. Yesterday I said it was going to go over us. Yesterday I said that the storm was going to go over us this way. And actually the eye of the storm actually come right over Lake Pontchartrain and went across and just right here, almost directly over our camp and our house where we live at. But I drove all the way from North Livingston Parish to South Livingston Parish and did not see any damage at all. I think I seen one little tree down in somebody's yard, but other than that, no damage whatsoever. Everything looks good. Got a little water pushed in here, but we get this wind to change direction, and all this here will fall out of here. But anyway, right now, it missed a count by going in the count about a foot, and it looks like it's starting to fall and drop. So looks like we're in pretty good shape here at the Southern Boys pad on the A-Meat River. But anyway, I know some people got a little flooding where they live at, but we look good here, guys. And the water, for all of y'all that want to know, that have camps down on the river and stuff, you can see the lilies there. They're going upriver. That's upriver. So the water is still moving in. So that means the water is still rising. And so we need that water to turn around and go back the other way. Looking over at Mr. Wayne's, he's probably got water in the lower part of his camp, but the last few years he built a camp up high, and I'm sure he's sitting up there high and dry. The houseboats down there on the end, you know they're going to be dry. They just float up and down with the water. All looks good. Looks like everything made it pretty good down here. And walk around this way. That board, y'all see that board kicked up? That's something I need to fix there. See the boats kind of pushed out of the stalls. And then when the water goes down, they'll go back down. So we got a part of our deck is out of the water right there. Everything looking good at the Southern Boys pad. Let's see. I don't know where Mama T is. Let me flip this around. No fish kill. I hope not, Dylan. Old Trigger, y'all. This old Trigger here, been down here in the swamps. It's down here on the porch. And guys, we ain't never had the first minute problem out of the old Trigger. And you can see it's done had salt water, brackish water over those wheels. No telling how many times. Every time we get a storm or a strong southeast wind and the water comes up, goes over the deck, and those legs have been underwater many times. And they still hadn't rusted or anything. So, love the old Trigger. Any of y'all looking for a Trigger? No, come see us. Let me sit down here. We'll say Timothy Milton watching. We'll say Bob A's watching. Bradley, stay say all y'all. We'll say Sachs. Oh, Sachs is on here. Got people messaging me about crawfish boilers. We got crawfish boilers at the store. We open at 9. Kenny, I missed the Gulf Coast, Kenny says. Back 40. Got a new deck board with it. That's right. Let's say Josh. Say George. Can you ship 9mm to Texas? I can, but we don't have any. We say Rick. You better than the Weather Channel. Well, I'm going to give you real. This is real right here, baby. It don't get no realer than this. I'm not going to try to dramatize it. Well, there's the water, and the water's still coming in. And as soon as the weather changes and we get a different wind, the water start falling out of here, and it'll be flowing the other way. So I think we missed it here for getting in the Southern Boys pad. So I'm happy about that. PW says 100 degrees in San Antonio. What do you say, Tanya in Florida? I really think. Let's say Toby, Wade, Jason Wade. I really think Florida and Mississippi and Alabama got hit harder than what we did. I mean, you look up at the sky, you can see the blue skies up there. And we're just about out of it now. So, and you look which way those clouds are moving. They are moving that way. So that wind, once it changes, they're moving from east to west. And that's a good sign. What do you say, Greg Jenkins? I know Greg's thinking about the water down here. It ain't too bad, Greg. It's on my deck, but it didn't get in my camp, so we're in good shape. Let's say John. Yep, we missed a bullet again. Say Becca. Becky in Maryville, Missouri. Let's say Carol. I took my boat out. It's parked up in the front. I don't have any 9mm ammo, but we open at 9. We got some other ammo and stuff, but we don't have any 9s. Oh, we're doing great, Becky. Let's say Greg McDonald. Karen watching from Connecticut. Kip in Illinois. Leighton Ricks, the parish president. Leighton, the bottom of the parish down here. I just drove Leighton from North Livingston Parish down 43 all the way down here to Carter's Bluff. No damage. Seen one little tree down in somebody's yard. The water still moving in, but it's not that high. It is over my deck, but didn't get in my camp. Didn't see it in any businesses. Mr. Wayne Glasscock across the river over there. His lower camp got, I'm pretty sure it got water in it, but his upper camp, he's setting high and dry. The clouds are moving from east to west now, so once this wind gets changed, you can see the moss hanging. It's starting to blow from east to west, which is a good thing, and so this water should start getting out of here. But everything looks good down here right now, and got a little debris still floating in where it's being pushed in, but we look for that to start changing here shortly. But that's an update on this side of the parish there, Mr. Leighton Ricks. Leighton Ricks, he's on here. That's our parish president for Livingston Parish. Real good guy and awesome guy. He does a great job here for us all. What you say, Backwoods? What you say, Greg Lakes? Holden done good. Holden is A-OK. I just drove through Albany, but I know Holden's is on the same, just as good. Interstate and Ponchatoula should be perfect. Let's see what he say. Cameron. Say, George, love your camp. Very nice, looking peaceful. Yeah, it is relaxing down here. Can't wait to get out and run our crab traps out in Lake Marpaw and ball up some crabs. We say, Harold, good to hear you. Jessica, hi from Kansas. Oh, Kansas. They got some big deer and big turkeys up there. Oh, we safe, brother. We say Todd, Don. We say Chuck, Dennis Neal. The Gulf is warm and going to be a bad hurricane season. Oh, yeah. We've been through them before, though. We can handle it. But y'all can see the blue skies up there. So the sky's fixing to give away from the clouds, turn blue, sun shining, wind out of the west to the east, and we should be in good shape. We say Timothy Harris, Jackson, Mississippi. BJ, best of luck, Tampa. Oh, we doing good, brother. Let's say Cindy in Tennessee. EBJ, Edward Bigner Jr., what's happening? We need some rain. We need some rain. Well, y'all might get some. I think that storm's headed straight up to Missouri. We say Ivy. We say Mike. We say Amber. Black Creek is flooding here. Oh, I hate to hear that. Down where we at, rainwater really don't affect where we at down here. The swamp is so big, once the river, where it's overflowing its banks north of here, but once it makes down here, it kind of spreads out. So rainwater really doesn't affect this area down here. Now, the wind, we can get a strong wind and it will blow this much water in overnight. So I've seen it over this deck many times. I've been having a camp down here for about 12 years now and seen the water over this deck many, many times. So looking good, and it should start turning and falling out of here before long. Do y'all know Troy Lawson? No, I don't know Troy Lawson. I say Andy, Dennis in New York, Josh in Knoxville, Tennessee. Brian, what's say Brian? Oh, we good, brother. We are A-OK, Andrew. Mr. Terry Poplis, what's up tonight? He's supposed to be coming to see me this morning. Brandy, good morning. Joseph, oh, we doing good, man. Drew in Mississippi. Ronnie Adams, what's going on? Oh, we good. We good here, Shannon. Perfectly fine. A-OK. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off here. Let me turn around where y'all can see me. I'm just kicked back reading the comments here. But, hey, we're good here in South Louisiana. Don't look like where I live at anyway, or where we at. Let me turn this around You got that big chunk of lilies there. That's what, see those big old chunks of lilies? They get washed in, washed out, washed in, washed out, depending on which way the tide's moving. And anyway, you can see they still moving upriver. So that means our water is still on the rise. And once they start flowing the other way, that means the water will be falling. So right now the Amite is still rising. Let me turn it back around where y'all can see me. But anyway, guys, I'm kicked back right now. Ooh, let me set up. Fixing to head to the store. Y'all, any of y'all needing anything? We do have some guns and ammo coming in this week. Y'all come see us at the Southern Boys store at 11318 Highway 190, Hammond, Louisiana. We're getting ready to start a Father Day special on Traeger grills. Traeger grill right there. If any of y'all looking to get a Father Day present for someone, a Traeger grill, a Loco baller, something like that. I've been having some people come in and buying the Loco ballers to give for Father's Day. If y'all looking for a great Father's Day gift, we got anything from knives, guns, Traeger grills, Loco ballers. You looking for to get your dad a special gift, y'all come see us at the Southern Boys store. We also have gift cards for the Southern Boys store too. You can get him a gift card. So hats off to all the dads out there, all the moms that has to be dads too. Appreciate everybody following us here on Southern Boys Outdoors. We're A-OK down here. It didn't get in the camp, and I don't think it's going to make it into camp. So pretty excited about that. Over and out from Southern Boys pad on the Amite River, and I'm headed to the Southern Boys store now to get it opened up, get it going. Y'all come see us at the store, brother. Over and out. See y'all.